We begin with a significant development in the rhetoric surrounding international relations, specifically between Russia and figures in the United States. The Kremlin has publicly responded to comments made by former U.S. President Donald Trump regarding Russian President Vladimir Putin. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov characterized Mr. Trump's recent remarks as emotional. This choice of word, emotional, in diplomatic parlance, often serves as a thinly veiled dismissal. These comments from the Kremlin come in direct reaction to Mr. Trump's assertion that President Putin has gone absolutely crazy. This is not the first time Mr. Trump has used strong language regarding world leaders, but its timing is particularly noteworthy. It occurs against the grim backdrop of intensified Russian aerial assaults on Ukraine. The international community continues to grapple with the humanitarian crisis and the far-reaching geopolitical consequences of Russia's ongoing aggression. We must continue to watch how these narratives evolve and what they signify for future relations. A scene of joyous celebration took a devastating turn in Liverpool, England, where a car plowed into a crowd gathered for the Liverpool Football Club's parade. Reports indicate the vehicle struck multiple individuals in an area bustling with fans, including families with young children. Emergency services were on the scene with remarkable speed, attending to the injured and securing the area. His Majesty King Charles III has been undertaking a significant visit to Canada, a realm country where he serves as head of state. This particular tour is an opportunity for the new king to connect with Canadians, reaffirm historical ties, and engage with various communities across the nation. A key element often associated with such high-level visits is the throne speech. The speech outlines the government's agenda, its legislative priorities, and its vision for the country for the upcoming session of Parliament. The path to a ceasefire in Gaza remains fraught with complexity and conflicting narratives. Recently, a Palestinian official indicated that Hamas has agreed to a ceasefire proposal. However, this glimmer of optimism was quickly tempered by Israel's response. The United States is closely monitoring the situation, with Secretary of State Antony Blinken and other officials actively engaged in diplomatic efforts. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has once again captured headlines with his strong rhetoric on international affairs, this time directing pointed criticism at Russian President Vladimir Putin. In recent public statements, Mr. Trump declared that President Putin has gone absolutely crazy. This unvarnished assessment marks a notable shift in his public commentary regarding the Russian leader. Beyond the strong language, Mr. Trump also indicated that he is considering the imposition of further sanctions on Russia. While he did not elaborate on the specific nature or scope of these potential sanctions, the mere suggestion from a former president carries political weight. It raises questions about what a different U.S. approach to Russia might look like under his leadership. The consideration of more sanctions suggests an acknowledgement of the ongoing threat posed by Russia's actions. This tougher stance on Putin could have implications for future U.S.-Russia relations and the international coalition supporting Ukraine. The conflict in Ukraine sees new developments on the ground, with reports emerging of Russian territorial gains in the northeastern Sumy region. According to the Ukrainian governor of Sumy, Russian forces have managed to capture 4 villages in this area. The Sumy region, which directly borders Russia, has been a critical theater of war. The strategic importance of this area lies in its proximity to Russia, making it a potential staging ground for further advances. We turn now to a closely watched legal case in Canada involving former members of the Hockey Canada World Junior team. The trial is examining serious allegations, and the proceedings are currently focused on the meticulous presentation and cross-examination of evidence. A recent key development involves the testimony of an active NHL player, who is also a member of the junior team in question. The defense's line of questioning has sought to highlight potential inconsistencies, gaps in memory, or factors that might have influenced the player's perception or recall of the events.